All right, everyone, it's time for another episode of BMX React, where I don't know what I'm going to be reacting to yet because we're going to try something a little bit different today. We're going to head on over to bmxmoviedatabase.com, and then we're just going to maybe scroll and refresh and see something random that comes up. I see Happy Birthday, Joe Rich. Maybe we should react to Joe Rich just because. So let's take a look at Joe Rich. Thought this might be a fun way to do things where if I don't know what I want to react to, maybe I just click on something randomly on here. And I thought there was like a random film button somewhere, but maybe there wasn't. Made in Taiwan, Joe Rich. What should we take a look at? Style Cats, Expendable Youth, Expendable 2. Man, it's tough when you don't know what's what. All right, forward. Definitely gonna go to forward. So let's take a look at Etnies Forward with Joe Rich's part. So Etnies Forward 2002, the first full-length Etnies BMX video. Editor Dave Perrick, filmer Dave Perrick, and we have all of the sections here, so let's run through them quickly. We got the full movie, Mike Rooftop Escamilla, Jason Enns, Sandy Carson. Split section, part 1. There's only one name on here, Brian Terada. Split section, part 2, Garrett Burns. Split, Brian Terada, Garrett Burns. Split section, part 3, Edwin De La Rosa. Josh Stricker's section, Joe Rich, here we go. Nathan Wessel. A split, doesn't have a name here, Ian Morris, Dave Frymouth, Taj Mihelich, Ruben Alcantara, Crash section, Ruben Alcantara bonus, Edwin bonus, and every single rider in this lineup is a legend today. So let's click on Joe Rich's part, and we're just going to take a look at it. It's only 1 minute and 30 seconds long. Interesting. So here we go. When I was 11 months straight, he couldn't ride. 5 months being hurt before that. Just being on your bike is the most important thing. Something about just having to take it. Oh, manualing up the wall to like wall slap. That's like beautiful. Honestly, this is like a beautiful trick. Manualing down this huge curved ledge. Wow. Ice grind. Is that the old cage? Big turn down. What do we got? Nice 5 tap to ice. Hey, that's right up my alley. Oppo 270 tap or 3 tap ice to fakie. Another right up my lane there. Turn down to manual. 3 to tire tap to fakie. That is a cool trick. Joe Rich, the man. So maybe we take a look at 2 since this one's only 1.5 minutes long. 3 to manual. 450 to deck manual. Maybe. Oh, ice pick grinds. Dude, look how far he went. Ice pick grinds are so sick. Gives you a whole new appreciation of riding. Being hurt is what he's talking about. Okay, so that section was 1 minute and 34 seconds long. It was awesome. There was so much good riding in there, but maybe, just maybe, we should take a look at another one. So let's click on Joe Rich here. And I was going to look at Style Cats, so let's maybe see what else we got here. Turbulence. I'm sure that'll end up on the Snakebite BMX YouTube channel at this point, with all of them that they've been uploading from Turbulence lately. So Style Cats 1995. So this is 7 years sooner than the previous video. Filmer editor Chris Rye. Standard is who this one comes from. Has intro and Sandy Carson, Kerry Gatt, Keith Gower, Joe Rich, Bobby Fischer, Jim Reinstra, legendary name there, Rick Moliterno, Chris Young, Brennan Brown, Mark Murphy, Jeremy Verhulst, John Lucky Engelbert, Eben Krakow, Mel Cody, Chris Hallman, Paul Osika, Dave Frymouth, Chad DeGroot, Kurt Schmidt, Joe Hurlbert. So let's take a look at Joe Rich's section in standard style, cats. This one's only a minute and 15 seconds, but that's okay. Something about almost a year old. Backflip, nice. Feeble grind around the Hulk bowl corner. 5 tap, you could see the progression. He's already doing ice pick grinds far here. 180 bar in the spine. Big vert manual. God, that's terrifying. Holding on ice on the vert ramp. Ice to tooth. Back rail foof. Joe Rich does look like he'd make a good band member. Frame stand ice grind. Bar to rocket manual? I think so. Nice tape. You can see such a difference in not only filming style, 7 years difference, but also the riding, camera quality even a little bit. This one has a bit more of an upbeat song. BB gun. What? Is that the end? There's no way. And then hurt. He got hurt. Man, that's rough. Well, that's 2 sections from Joe Rich. Do we check out a third? Maybe? I guess maybe we should. Made in Taiwan stood out because you can tell which one it has a section of just him in here by the fact that it says his name under there. Like these ones that say full movie, it means that you'd have to go through the whole movie to get there. So let's check out Made in Taiwan. This is from Primo, 25 minutes long, USA, doesn't say. Dave Perrick also did this one, who's the person who also did Forward, which we already looked at. So it's got intro and Chad DeGroot, Robbie Morales, Joe Rich, Nate Henson, Taj Mihelich, Josh Hino, and John Parker, Castillo, and credits with Brian Castillo. Another legendary lineup there. So let's take a look at Joe Rich's part. This one's also a minute 25 seconds long, so this should be perfect. Let's take a look. Joe Rich. Smith grind on a vert ramp. That's scary. Ice grind. Look at the camera quality, though. So much better than the last one. Ice grind around a corner. Big. I guess that's invert. Kinda. The way he does it. Table-esque. Ooh, we got trails here. That's Joe Rich. Wow. Big wall slap to not. Tabletop air flying. There's that wall slap. Nice ice tap or bar tap over fakie on the street spine with a huge 3 table. Ooh, that foot plant was nice. Big gap 180 to Phoebes. Ice the back rail, looked like it was over a sub. Pedal grind off the end of the ledge and a gap to manual on the hubba. Tooth grind on a sub is sick. Nice Manny to Phoebes. The tooth grind on a sub's pretty scary. Oh, that's cool. The foot plant gap. It's pretty sweet. Joe Rich is a legend. And at this rate, maybe we just take a look at the last one that popped up saying he had a section by himself. Let's take a look. So we've got Fat Ones from Standard. 1994. This is a year before the oldest one that we looked at was 95. So Chris Rye made both of these. Full movie is here, but then we've got sections. So we got intro, Joe Rich, Jeremy Verhulst, Chris Young, mixed section, split part with Kirk Schmidt and Robbie Morales, Rick Moliterno, and credits. So this one might have been a little shorter. Let's take a look. 240, a little bit longer of a section. Let's see what he's got here. This is the Joe Rich React episode. Here we go. Hot in now. Joe's special. Okay. Creative intro. Yeah, I'll have the Joe Rich special. Would you like to try a superstar combo? Just the plain Joe Rich. That is so funny. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Lady in the intro. And a vert ramp. A huge vert quarter. Bar in the box jump. Nice. Tire grab, no footer. I did that trick yesterday. Ice grind on the backyard ramp to fakie. That is so difficult. 540 to disaster 1994. Did you just do a switch-handed bar spin? 5 tap to fakie on a street spine. Jeez. Then a 3 turn down. This is good. Superman. High. Wonder how old he was here. Big tuck no hander on the vert ramp with a Grizz air. That was a slideshow. Foof ice on a huge quarter. Bar to tap. Nice. Was that Oppo's pegs? Yeah, so regular spin to Oppo pegs look like maybe. That no foot tire grab, kicking it back, trying to Superman in there. I like that. Nil table. No footer to no foot can. Nice rail. Get some street. 3 tabe. This is good. 360 no footer. That seems like such a scary trick. I've never done it, but it just seems like it'd be terrifying. 3 turn down with a young Joe Rich. Jeez, ice the huge end in the bowl. Big tabe. There's that Superman no footer. Joe Rich with short hair. No foot can. Big. That's a perfect tuck no hander. Bar spin. Big bar spin. Truck to Smith. To Oppo Smith? Yeah, truck to Oppo Smith. Huge. You can't even tell what's going on because it's like camera technology. But that was a huge rail. Wow. This section was sweet. The Joe Rich combo. The big bar spin over the box. The tire grab no footer. Love that trick. The ice grind to come to a stop to fakie. That is so incredibly difficult. And I feel like people don't understand how difficult that is without actually trying to do it. The 540 to disaster is nuts too. Yeah, okay, so is that a switch hand bar spin? Does his bar turn at all? Half bar. Switch hand half bar. What? Then the 5 tap to fakie over the street spine. We'll ignore the wrong way rollouts. It doesn't matter. It was 1994. I was literally 1 year old. Big tuck air on the vert ramp. The Grizz air was after it. The foof ice. I mean, that has to have vert on it. That is so terrifying. Crazy. The bar to tap right after it. Then the 270 to Oppo pegs. That's scary too because it's easy to miss that peg, that back peg, and just slide off to certain death. Boom. Tire grab, no footer. Such a good trick. Tabletop, no footer to no foot can again. We're just taking a look here. This is such a good section. Big tabe. I thoroughly enjoyed the Joe Rich React. That was the truck to Smith. The Joe Rich with not long hair. Super long rail. You go from both angles on that, you can see it so, yeah. That was awesome. Joe Rich is the man. T1, the T1 ramp. Legendary stuff in BMX. The Fufanu from Woodward that everyone knows about. Joe Rich is awesome. And I'll extend the invite as I have in most of these. Joe Rich, if you see this somehow and you want to do a podcast with me, hit me up. That being said, though, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Go watch all of these videos. They'll be linked in the description down below where I'm not taking up most of the screen and you get the audio from them. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what I should react to next, whether it's something older like these or something older than this or new and anywhere in between. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Thanks again for watching and goodbye.